Have you ever heard of Dandee Packs? Well, in this episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking, I'd like to talk about them. Specifically, I'd like to talk about the Dandee Standard Pack. Now, Dan from Dandee Packs started this company about 3 years ago or so. He decided he wanted to get into ultralight gear and basically upgrade his gear. And he did that on a budget because he knew how to sew. So he did a lot of things with his hammocks, he did a lot of things with his backpacks, and then he decided, hey, why not make my own pack? Now that turned into a company on Instagram and his own website, Dandee Packs, and Garage Grown Gear got into it as well. They contacted Dan and said, hey, we'd like to sell your standard pack. And that's what he did. He began to sell on Garage Grown Gear this standard pack. In fact, he sent me this Dandee Standard Pack for review. Now, when I say standard, the pack that's sold on Garage Grown Gear is made of a VX07 fabric, and it is the perfect balance between a lightweight fabric and a very durable fabric. The VX07 fabric is a laminate fabric with the X-Pack, the grid stop polyester, and a denier nylon that is laminated together to basically form a waterproof fabric. However, because these have seams, you can get water through the seams. So you have to be careful with it. And in fact, you basically need to have a nylaflume or a pack cover. But the fabric itself is extremely durable in the VX07, and it is waterproof except for the seams. Now, you can get the standard pack in an EPL 200 or the Ultra fabric, or you can get it in the grid stock fabric, or you can get it in the Dyneema fabric, the 1.43 or the 2.92 Dyneema. I got it in the VX07 because that's the one he sent me, and he thought that this would be perfect for me for a winter pack. The pack itself usually comes in on Garage Grown Gear at around 35 liters. Those packs are around 13 ounces. But this pack, I wanted it kind of customized for me, so I asked him if he could make it in a 45 liter. And that basically is the larger roll top that gives you a more room for accessibilities. Now, I've been wanting to go to a more ultralight setup, and I wanted to do that with a frameless pack. The one that I have comes in at around 17 and a half or almost 18 ounces. So the packs come in at around $200 on Garage Grown Gear. And this one he sent me, I'd like to show you some of the great features that it has on it, some of the very unique features to Dandee Packs, and this one is got all of it on there. Let's look at it. Now, usually the standard pack comes with these J straps. I guess they're about 2.5, 3 inches wide, and they are extremely plush. These things really give you the comfort. Because it doesn't have stays on the back of the pack, you want to have very comfortable straps, and these shoulder straps are wide and they're plush. They're the 3/8 foam and has the 1/8 mesh foam that's more of the breathability with them. But also, the straps have these wonderful Lycra shoulder pockets on it. Now, this is called DuraStretch. It's the 5.6 or 5.8 ounce per square yard. It's a little bit thicker Lycra because if you see a lot of packs on ultralight hikes and things, you may see some of the Lycra has rips in it, but the 5.6 or 5.8 Lycra is a little bit stronger, a little more durable, and he used that on the pockets, but he also used it on the big front pocket. This thing is extremely stretchable. You can just tell just how much it stretches, and it's the more durable Lycra fabric, basically 6 to 8 liters that you can stretch and put in this back pocket or front pocket, but it does have a lot of room and really gives you a lot of options to put different things in your pack and in your gear load in here. You can also ask him to put the S straps on it, or the skinny S straps, or even those grid type straps that used on a running vest. So whatever strap you want, Dan can customize it to you and give you the pack that you want for your needs. They come with the standard sternum belt that can be removed. It also has a hip belt on it. As you can see down here, it's a 1-inch hip belt. Because this doesn't have stays on it, you're not gonna want to put 35, 40 pounds in this pack because you have a frameless pack, so you want it to carry well. But it does have a way to shift the load a little bit with a 1-inch hip strap on it that has these little buckles on here. And it also has a way to attach and detach the hip belt with these Z-type buckles on the bottom. So you can take this off. You can also take the sternum strap off if you want to. Why don't we look at some of the features that the Standard Pack by Dandee has on the front of the pack. So as I said, you have this wonderful Lycra big pocket that can be expanded and do all the things that you need to keep your rain jacket or your quilt or even your tent probably could stretch out and put in here. It also has an ice loop, and then it has this little system with these stretch cords that can be used to put your trekking poles in the top, twist it down and put your trekking poles here. On the side, it's got these compression straps, these stretchable straps, there's elastic, and with a cord that you can pull and stretch and put different things like your trekking poles, your stakes, or your tent poles on the side. And with that, it comes with this gridstock fabric that's used for the water bottle holder or whatever you have. Both sides have a huge pocket that's made of the gridstock. So a little bit stronger fabric on the sides. Again, this is made of the VX07, which is extremely durable fabric, but then even stronger on the sides is gridstock fabric. I think it's the 210 fabric that really stretches out, and you can put your water bottles or tent poles or tent or whatever you need and use it up here to stretch around with this elastic cord. Now, why don't we talk a little bit about the top of the pack? So the top of the pack, as you can see, has this wonderful cord that goes across the top, and it has a G buckle on it. I really think this is unique to the Dandee Packs. This G buckle attaches around the top with this loop, and then this cord that goes over the top, and so you can roll it down and attach the G buckle. It has these 1/4 or 1/2 inch snaps here. These snaps then roll down the top of the fabric, attach the top, and then you take your cord and do it across the top of the pack with the G buckle. When you unroll it, you will find these cam strap snaps on the top. So 2 snaps. Some people do Velcro, but I really like these little snaps because you really have a ultralight capacity to it, and you can roll it down and then take your buckles and snap it across the top and really pulls this down, and then water can't get to it because you folded it down. There's really nowhere to go on the top. Another awesome feature that it has on the bottom of the pack is this Lycra pocket that goes across the whole bottom of the pocket and really gives you a lot more options with the pack to put whatever you want to, maybe a rain jacket, or you can even put your trash throughout the day. I've seen these on the Palantes packs that are really popular, but this pocket really gives you a lot of options for an ultralight pack because you get even more space to put whatever you need on the bottom. One of the coolest features that Dandee put on this pack that I really like is this elastic cord that you can put a sit pad on your back. Because it's not a frame pack or has stays down the left and right of the pack, you may want something to give you a little more structure to the pack. With these elastic cords that have attachments here, at the top, at the side, and at the bottom, you can attach a sit pad here, maybe a Gossamer Gear foam pad or anything you need here, fold it up, put it on your back, gives you more structure so that you can get really good comfort with the pack. Dandee makes an incredible pack. This thing is made with care. He's really thought it through from top to bottom. As I put it on and I felt the comfort of these wide straps in the J form, and it's something that you would want to wear throughout the day. Along with comfort comes sizing. When I talked to Dan about this pack, I really wanted him to tell me what did he think that I would wear. I thought my torso was a 23, but when he talked to me about it, he really told me, no, I think you're about a 21, but when you think about the width of the shoulder strap itself that comes down to here, you want to know where the strap comes down far to your chest and then down to your stomach area. So I got the 21, but he really talked me through it and really found the right sizing for me. You can get your own fabric, whether it's the VX, the Dyneema, or the Grid Stop, whatever you want. You could even send him the fabric that you want and he will make it for you. All in all, let me just say and sum it up, this is a great pack, and I hope that you'll reach out to Dandee Packs. Look on Garage Grown Gear. They have the Dandee Packs as well as a lot of other cottage vendors. That has always been my passion in the outdoors, is to see these people who have a vision and a passion for backpacking equipment, and they go out and they kind of reach their dreams of making a pack. And that's basically what Dandee did. Incredible pack. So I hope you'll check him out on Instagram. He has a page that shows all the features and of the standard pack and different custom orders that you can make. I will say though, give Dan some time. If you want to get a customized pack that's not on Garage Grown Gear, maybe like I have the 45 liter, or you can get the 40 liter or 38 liter, whatever you want customized. It will take some time. But thank you guys for watching this episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking. Thanks to Dan for letting me check out the standard Dandee pack. I will be using it for a long time. Dandee, what a great company and what a great guy who's making these wonderful packs on Garage Grown Gear. All right, guys, I will see you next time on the next adventure.